Hey everybody, let's talk about bamboo. So a lot of people want bamboo for it's a rare form. It's a lot of beauty involved, and it's something special that I think adds a lot of interest to your landscape. It doesn't match all landscapes, but it can be great for blocking off a view or just holding in the soil and taking care of your soil wherever you can. And here we have some blue clumping bamboo, and this is Bambusa chungi, I think. With a neat look to the stem, and with a little bit more sunlight you would get these stripes of blue, which are really interesting. So this bamboo is kind of a sought after variety, and something special about the clumping bamboo is that it kind of holds itself together a little bit better and takes a while for it to start to spread, but it will spread. So don't trust that clumping bamboo will stay in one place. Here, this specific bamboo has grown over into the foundation. It took a long time to do it. The original homeowners planted it. It's growing out here into the arborvitae. So it's not staying in one spot. Here, it came up on the other side of the fence, right against the house. So it's a pretty big problem, and it can become extremely invasive if you allow it to. But how you plant it is one of the most important things, and how you take care of it is the second most important. So choosing a good variety, like a clumping style. They have blacks, golds, all different colors. One of my favorites, if you want something that's easier to take care of, is Farnesia nitida, which is a different type of bamboo with a very large leaf, and it's really interesting. So it's a special bamboo that I tell people to get because it blocks views well. It only averages about 15 feet tall, so it doesn't get extremely tall. And its root system isn't so aggressive that you can't handle it if you did have to dig it up. But this is what I want to show you. This was planted correctly. So you can see this is the original substrate, gray clay soil. All these houses were bulldozed, all the good soil was removed, and this is the soil that's left behind. Then what they did is they laid down the landscape fabric. So here's your landscape fabric here. This is a very cheap variety of landscape fabric, but it'll do the trick. You don't have to have the extremely expensive stuff. They had some gravel. This looks like some drainage rock. There's probably a French drain that runs along this side of the property. This would be a smart and wise place to put it. It's about 10 feet away from the house. Pull all the water into this and then take it out to the natural area behind the home. But anyway, let's take a look at what they did right. They have their landscape fabric. They used probably some 4-way or some good compost. This looks like its majority of it is shredded bark, which is perfectly fine. Bamboo doesn't need a lot of nutrition, but it needs very airy soil to do a good job. Plus, it's a much easier to remove if you need to, if you have airy soil. So it looks like they did that, and then they added some sand to the very top of the pile. Excellent choice. And that is the right way to plant this bamboo. And now you'll see I'm able to remove this bamboo for the new homeowner it's a lot of effort, but at the same time, we're able to get this out without worrying about traces of roots being left behind where they could, jump up in the future. So how you plant it and how you take care of it. When you're taking care of bamboo, it's very wise to put in some sort of border. You only need a border that's about at least 6 inches deep, but 8 inches is better. So, and if you do it right, you'll do your fabric, overlap your border with your fabric, then your border will stay and that'll hold the lines of the bamboo. And then you want to make sure that your soil doesn't overflow your border, because that'll invite the rhizomes to find their way over the top and then get into the soil that's outside of your border. So if you follow those simple directions, you will have no problem with your bamboo, and you'll be able to grow almost any variety. But I specifically enjoy the clumping styles just because they're a little bit easier to manage and they usually won't get away from you too much. But anyway, check in next time.